I was recently asked to talk to a group of medical students in the Royal College of Surgeons, Ireland, who will be participating in the upcoming Sonogames about one of my favorite point-of-care ultrasound applications, the lung. I was also to do a small teaching session with them on how to do this. The talk was done remotely. If you want tips and tricks on how to up your online presentation game, remember to watch my video here. The next part on teaching them how to do this, I decided to do it entirely virtually too. The complete virtual classroom. How did I do this? Before we go on, I am not paid by Butterfly, but I do own several of the devices for educational purposes, and I teach and organize at many ultrasound conferences. I linked up with the students in RCSI virtually with the Butterfly teleguidance software on their devices that their group owned. They were in the RCSI building and I was at home in my kitchen. In the next segment of the video, I bring Sarah, one of the RCSI medical students, through the anterior zone examination of the lung completely remotely.
Hi, my name is Sarah too.
You're Sarah as well? Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody, so you're Sarah too. All right. Okay, my name is Nicholas, and Thomas is your victim today.
Hi.
Please don't make me a patient.
Okay, so Sarah too, would you like to show us some anterior zone stuff on the ultrasound, please?
Okay, so anterior.
Yeah.
Should I go above the nipple line or below?
Yeah, so you can go above the nipple line, just below his clavicle. Have the probe marker facing towards his head, or towards his towards the top.
So right there.
Yep.
It's gonna be cold. Can I see them?
Yeah. So now what I would like you to do is I would like you to hold the iPad so the camera is actually able to see the tail of the probe.
Yeah.
And you can see the tail, you can see what's on the screen as well.
Yeah.
Maybe someone may be able to help you to hold it while you're scanning, and then you can help them hold it.
Move that desk if it's in the way as well.
Okay. Great, excellent. All right, so you actually see a few things here, Sarah. So this is his rib, I think probably second rib, because you can see a vessel down here. Do you know what that is?
Would it be a vein?
Yeah, could be a vein, could be an artery as well. So the artery, so that's his subclavian artery underneath that, and that's his subclavian vein actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is his rib. Okay, this is the second rib. This is pleural line. So you're quite high. So what I would suggest is maybe if you want to bring the probe slightly down, slide the probe down a small bit. Yeah, that's it. Okay, slide it a little bit more lower. Yeah, perfect. Okay, wait, watch for watch for your ribs. Okay, and then your pleural line is here.
Yeah.
Cool.
I see it.
Okay, so we want to see whether Thomas has developed a pneumothorax in the last 2 minutes.
Let's see.
Right? So I'm going to set your depth. So if you can slide use your finger and then slide up and down on the screen to reduce and increase the depth. So I want you to reduce the depth. So bring it down to maybe about 8.
There.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay, so you can see here you got good image acquisition in that you have your rib here, and you can see the pleural line underneath the ribs. Isn't that right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so do we have sliding or no?
Yes, we do.
You sure?
It is moving.
Yeah, it is moving, isn't it? But you know, like for me,
but not significantly.
Yeah, I'm not entirely convinced. So what I would suggest that you do is maybe reduce the gain a little bit. And you do that by swiping your finger left or right. So you swipe right to increase, swipe left to decrease the gain.
Should I decrease?
Decrease the gain, please. Now, does that make it more clear?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, now you can see the sliding. Isn't that right? It's now pretty much clear. Okay, now, say for example, Thomas is short of breath. So Thomas, I need you to take a breath in and hold it there.
He held his breath.
Yeah, he held his breath. But what has happened to his pleural line?
I still see it.
Is it moving?
It's not sliding, no.
It's not sliding anymore, isn't it? Does he have a
Yeah.
pneumothorax?
No.
Okay, Thomas, you
Breathe
can
again.
you can breathe there. Otherwise, you look. I can see your cheeks there getting a little bit blue. Okay, so you can see how in a sick patient that can be quite confusing, isn't that right?
Yes.
You know, especially when they're not breathing very well. But if you would reduce the gain at that point, you would have seen his lung pulse.
Oh.
Okay? So if Thomas is ready again and you are ready, I'll get him to hold his breath, okay, and then have a look and see whether you can have a look at his lung pulse. Okay? Now you see how it's going.
Yeah.
It's how it's kind of like moving left and right. It's kind of like
Yeah.
going like that.
Yeah.
Okay? So does he have a pneumothorax?
No.
Perfect. Excellent. Okay. As mentors and facilitators of ultrasound education, have we engaged with these new technologies enough to provide better focused education for future medical professionals? And if we have not, why not?